Today I'm going to be talking about Charli XCX, the soundtrack for Wuthering Heights. So to start off, I did not like Charli XCX's Brat album from 2024, but this album, listening to it for the first time today, was actually pleasantly surprising. I actually really liked it. This is a pop album. It's got 12 tracks and it's 35 minutes long. So the first song is House, and I gave this song 3 out of 5 stars. I thought the John Cale feature was really interesting. I always think a voiceover or talking during a song can go one of two ways. It can be really tacky and weird, or it can be storytelling. And I thought this one was storytelling, and also knowing that it's part of a movie made it a little bit less tacky. It just had a really cool ending, and I really liked the feature with both of them together at the end with the instrumentals and whatever was going on with this song, so very good. The second track is The Wall of Sound, or Wall of Sound, and I gave this one 2 out of 5 stars, but I'm going to listen to it again and come back to you if my rating is higher. This one, the melody was okay, but it was very much Halloween horror vibe coded, which I thought was interesting. I really liked the orchestra for that reason. And it's one of the most played songs according to Apple Music. So that's interesting too. The lyrics I liked most from this track was every time I try talking myself backwards away from my desires, something inside stops me. And I liked those the most. The third track is Dying for You, and I really liked this song. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The lyrics I liked the most were, "'Cause you're the poison I drink it twice to be sure." Very interesting, especially in the context of the movie version of the story. It has synth and a nice beat that gives it kind of a retro feel, and I really liked that. Track number 4 is Always Everywhere, and I also gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. The lyrics I liked the most were, "Your name is carved where the wild winds have gone," and I just thought that was really poetic. I don't know what it means, but it's very poetic. I think the whole song is pretty poetic, honestly. Track number 5 is Chains of Love, which at first I thought, because a lot of artists have been doing covers or incorporating parts of old songs, I thought this would have part of Erasure's Chains of Love song from the 80s, but it doesn't. I gave this song 4 out of 5 stars, and the lyrics I liked the most were, "I'm here so permanently." The lyrics are all about self-sacrifice for lust and or love. Very dark romance coded. And it's also one of the most played according to Apple Music. So people really liked this in the second song. Track 6 is Out of Myself, and I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. The lyrics I like the most are, "I like the person you turn me to. You take me out of myself." Now, I feel like with the background of the story, that could potentially be manipulative, or it can be positive and like, you bring the best out of me. But I also think it could be interpreted as, I'm losing myself in you, like you're turning me into someone else, you know? I don't know. It could be one of two things, and I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know the context of this part of the song. But it had a really fun bass and cello and violin section, which I really loved. And it was the most similar of all of the songs to Rosalia's album, her Lux album. And I really loved that album. So this was a pretty cool relation to that. Track 7, Open Up, is an interlude track. And I gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. Track 8 is Seeing Things. I also gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. The lyrics I like the most are, "I think I'm seeing shadows of your hair," which I also think is very poetic and dramatic and gothic. The orchestra is really fun in this track as well. Track 9 is Altars, and I gave Alters 5 out of 5 stars. The lyrics I liked the most are "Won't keep putting all my faith in you," which is pretty sad, but very interesting. And I love the layering of the different instruments, the synths, the vocal layers. I just really liked this part of the song. Track 10 is Eyes of the World, and I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. I might change my rating once I listen to it again, but I didn't like it as much as some of the others. This one is a feature for Sky Ferreira. I don't know if I said that right, but Sky Ferreira. And I thought 2.5 minutes in, it was really cool with the cellos and the double basses. But overall, it was kind of a mid song for me. And then track 11 is My Reminder. And this song, I didn't really have much to say, but I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And the lyrics I liked were, "I don't hate you, we're just different," which I feel like is very relevant in the world today. Track 12 is Funny Mouth, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This one was co-written by Joe Keery, which I thought was kind of fun. The the lyrics I liked the most were, "If there's a light, don't let it go out." I didn't really like the lyrics of this song, but the instrumentals were very good and interesting, and I liked it enough, so... Now we're going to go through and listen to each of the tracks. Obviously, I'm not going to play the full songs because of YouTube, but I'll play a few seconds, a few clips of me listening to each song. They might be my favorite parts. They might just be parts that I thought were weird or reacted to really strongly. So, let's see. I just want to explain. Definitely creepy. I really like the build-up that we have going on with the narration. I like that part. Time I heard it, I was like, very Dune coded to me. So I love. Yeah, pretty unsettling. I don't know, it's really creepy. But very cool, and not in like a I'm overly scared creepy, just like a ooh, that's unsettling. The next one we're going to listen to is Wall of Sound. Definitely creepy. Ooh. Yeah, I really like the layers of this song. The build-up is very interesting, but I also don't know that I'm in love with it, but I might rate it higher as a 3 out of 5 stars. So I'll change my rating from earlier. Let's listen to Dying for You. Yeah, this song also, I thought the lyrics were really similar in tone to Chains of Love, the 5th track, just because it's very self-sacrificing, like tragic romance. So yeah, I really liked this one though. Let's do Always Everywhere. Still here, your love to tear right through the rain. This one definitely feels like a movie soundtrack. It definitely has that like cinematic movie soundtrack feel to it. I just really like the instrumentals in this. The violins, I think it's a synth organ. There might have been a little bit of guitar in there too. Very cool. Let's do Chains of Love. Okay, I also really like that song too, and I know why people like it so much. It just sounds nice. I feel like there's just some songs that are like, oh yeah, this could be in a movie. So I'm like, that one definitely. Out of Myself is track 6. Yeah, I don't know how many times I can say it, but I love strings. I love the violins, the cellos, the basses. Anytime someone throws in guitars, I don't think this one has guitars, but it's so good. Let's do Open Up, which is the interlude. Yeah, just very nice. I really like the vocals in that track, and obviously the orchestra is great. Now, track 8 is Seeing Things. I really like the beat of that, especially with the cellos and the basses. Yep, I love that. Altars, track 9. Okay, I just have to say I love the violins with her really interesting melody with the ups and downs. Oh, so good. Very good. I love this song. She just sounds so good and the melody is beautiful. Yes. Track 10. This one has the feature of Sky Ferreira. This one's also creepy. Yeah, that's pretty dark lyrics. Pretty distinct imagery there. I don't really like this song, but I do think both of their vocals are nice. So let's just leave it at that. Track 11 is My Reminder. Okay, I just have to say, I love when pop singers sing alto or mezzo soprano, and there's always an accompanying low bass. Ugh, I love it. It's part of why I loved choir, was being able to sing and hear all the different parts and then hear the altos and the bass. So good. Let's jump to Funny Mouth. Now, again, I don't really like the lyrics for this one, but I did think it was cool that Joe Keery, who's from Stranger Things and has his own music under the name Joe. Now, that's some really interesting genre bending. We have what I would call electronica dance mixed with an orchestra. And I love that. That's pretty cool. I don't really like the song overall, but I do think that that's fun. So, those are all of our songs. Listening to the album, I did actually consider watching the movie. I've seen a few reviews from different YouTubers talking about the film, and I don't know if it's for me. I really loved Promising Young Woman by Emerald Fennell, but I don't know if I would watch this. It remains to be seen. But I really like the album. So if you aren't going to watch the movie, at least listen to the soundtrack. It's really good. Yeah. Join me again some other time. I'm Station Alisal, and we'll see you later.